calamari. I'ma play with it, say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining in.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The New Orleans Pelicans, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, down low, it's Randall and Davis. Then there's Warren. Then there's Gallinari. Here's Harden, using his post move to get the 2 points.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Warren kicks to Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
One of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Davis with a screen on Harden. Feeds it to Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Wolf passes to Capella, puts one up from 19. Gallinari with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Harden against Warren. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 7. The Pelicans have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And it's Houston on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
And a good decision on the move. Too often we see teams have this kind of opportunity and fail to convert.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Now Warren. Davis up top. Warren on the wing. Davis setting the pick for Warren. Back to Davis. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience and led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Now the pass to Wolf. Shoots over Warren. Open and close and nails.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Randall with the ball. New Orleans in the lead. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
and the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Warren. Gallinari attacking. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Fantastic attack by Gallinari. Once he realizes the defense was cheating up, took advantage of it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Baseline J on the way, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Miritich the screen. Ball's not loose. Gallinari with the steal. Jacks up a three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And they let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Udo's checked in for Clint Capella. Jerebko comes in for Miritich. Shumpert is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Ross in for James Harden. Warren kicks to Okafor. And here is Warren. Picked by Okafor. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Johnson down low. Guarded by Shumpert. And the basket by Johnson.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. New Orleans moving it around. Picked by Okafor. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by Jerebko. Rockets trail by 7. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. No good on the three.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
He's guarded by Ross. Rockets with the rebound.
I like the tactics on defense there. Refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
1:04 left here in the first quarter. Wolf. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for New Orleans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
It's stolen by Udo. And it's Houston on the break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Shumpert surveying the floor and finding the open man. So a nice swing pass on that possession.
Johnson, the pass to Aminu. He kicks to Okafor. Pass to Warren. Fires the three. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Warren's got 5 now.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
34 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Wolf. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
The rebound by Gibson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wolf loose. Jerebko the screen. Here's Wolf. He doesn't hit that one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
So for New Orleans right now, Taj Gibson is out there with Aminu. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Warren in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Harden. Mirotic, the screen. Off the screen. Unable to get that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Aminu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a great look for Aminu, who has the athleticism and long arms to do damage inside.
Here's Harden. Over Johnson. Hits it down to Middleton. Screen by Capella. Pulls it from the elbow. Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Middleton.
Middleton cashes in on the pick and roll, and that nice high release opens up a shooting window.
Warren, a screen on Harden. Johnson, the pass to Okafor. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes over Mirotic. Johnson can't get it to go. The Rocket shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And that one, good.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Okafor with the screen on Collison. And the shot by Warren, no good.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Kicks to Okafor. Back to Warren. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Rockets trail by 6. Warren against Collison. Harden dishes to Collison. Screen by Capella. They get a hand on it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Okafor against Capella. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
They get it back. So for the Pelicans, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Okafor. Zhang comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Gallinari in for Taj Gibson. Harden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for James Harden. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Collison against Warren. Pass to Davis. Back to Warren. The pass to Gallinari. Off target from three-point range. It's trailed by 4. Capella with a screen on Warren. Shot from free throw range. And Middleton kicks to Collison. Kicks it out to Harden. Mirotic sets the screen for Harden. Fires from deep. They get it back. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Davis sets a screen. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Udo's checked in for Clint Capella. Urebko comes in for Mirotic. And Shumpert in there for Chris Middleton. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
The baseline J. And the rejection by Harden. The Pelicans making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Davis, and Davis throws it down.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
Screen by Udoh. And here's Harden for three. The Rockets again can't hit.
Just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
And the shot goes down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Rockets trail by 8. Wolf, he's covered by Warren. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Wolf. Davis, the pass to Warren. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Warren's got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Wolf. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The shot's good from Jerebko. Now it's just a 3-point Pelican lead.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And he dunks it down.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot. In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Warren kicks to Randall. Back to Warren. Inside. It's stolen by Udoh. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Ross. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Back to Warren. Here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Anthony Davis is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line most nights throughout the course of the season. And he's going to be pretty solid when he gets there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Wolf. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. That free throw good from Randall. That one misses. In the corner. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pelicans lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. Well, for New Orleans, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing? And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Mirotic is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Harden. And it's Wolf in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've played this record before as AD is getting on a roll here and carrying his team on the offensive end.
Here is Harden. over Gallinari. Unloads from 9, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, you just can't get anything to go out there.
Randall with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Wolf, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Wolf, he's covered by Warren. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Rockets now. New Orleans leading by 6. Passes it to Randall. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And they'll keep possession. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And he sinks the layup. Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Wolf. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Warren, here we go. Trying to get open is Randall. It's rebounded by Houston. It's trailed by 5. And Harden launches it from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. New Orleans making some changes here. Porky Dangs checked in for Davis. And it's Aminu in for Gallinari. And stolen by Mirotic. Pass to Wolf. Capella with a screen on Warren. With the fadeaway. That shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Timeout called, the Rockets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Harden hits them both. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Kicks to Aminu. Dishes to Gibson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gibson's got his first points of the game.
Aminu has some all-around abilities, and I like to see him get going on offense.
And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Wolf. Yep, that one goes. 25 points in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And Jang kicks to Johnson. Jang, a screen. Here's Warren. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
It's stolen by Johnson. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Shot left block. And the rejection by Harden. For the 3. Rebound by Jang.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Harden outside. Middleton the pass to Harden. Capella sets a screen for Harden. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Rockets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 minutes. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Jerebko's checked in for Houston, and that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for them here in the second half so far. Okafor kicks to Brewer. Pick by Okafor, and here's Warren for 3, but they get it back. Okafor gets the bucket. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Here's Gallinari. Rockets with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Jerebko. Now the dish to Udo. Houston moving the ball around. Screen by Udo. And Okafor with the block.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Harden draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Okafor kicks to Gallinari. Pick by Okafor. Okafor with a screen on Harden. So the wing on the left. Nice shot from the wing.
And this is where he can hurt you most offensively. Aminu's well schooled in the catch and shoot game.
Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari. The Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the Pelicans making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Pelicans trail. Warren kicks to Randall. To the middle. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kicks it out to Harden. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Udo. It's Harden with the drive. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
8 seconds left in the third. For New Orleans, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets on top. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Andalata Gallinari. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then there's Warren.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wolf passes to Ross. Wolf, he's covered by Warren. Here's Wolf. Okafor grabs the miss.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
Wolf, he's covered by Warren. Wolf. And Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Shumpert. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Screen by Capella. Here's Wolf. It's stolen by Davis. Ando kicks to Warren. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive but not committing turnovers.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Warren dishes to Randall. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Middleton kicks to Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
And it's Davis with the jam.
A terrific flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
And that's what we're seeing more and more. Point guards who can finish as well as they make the play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Harden up top. He's guarded by Davis. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And here's Warren for 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Wolf passes to Harden. Here's Mirotic. Offline with his three.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Wolf. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New Orleans gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wolf. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Davis setting the pick for Warren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
He really relished these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. Mirotic the screen. Harden kicks to Mirotic. And the 3 off target. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Outside, Davis. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. Harden outside. Middleton outside. On the pass to Wolf. Mirotic, a screen on Warren. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
No question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Davis. Shoots over Capella, and Davis can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Drops in the tray.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Rockets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Randall and Capella sends it back. Harden outside. Fires it up. Again, the Rockets score.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Here's Davis. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, AD has the green light. Trust me, in this offensive system, he can shoot the ball whenever he wants.
Harden the pass to Wolf. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harden kicks to Capella. Back to Harden. Mirotic sets the screen for Harden. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
Davis sets a screen. And here's Warren for three. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.